Hi, welcome to this Excel tutorial video, and today we're going to look at Excel's out-of-the-box data entry tool, data entry form. This video is recorded in April 2021 using Excel 365. So in Excel there's a lot of helpful utilities and things that you can use to assist when you're dealing with data. One of them is a data entry form. So on screen I've got data here that I need to maintain, and quite easily I can kind of enter data here, fine. However, if this data was much wider, going across columns and much longer down rows, it might be that little bit harder to kind of maintain and update. So Excel have got this form that allows you to it kind of pops a form up so that you can deal with data, add data, delete data, maintain data. A little bit easier than just typing it straight in. So let me show you how we do it. Now, it's not readily available in any of these tabs. You've got to actually make it available to yourself. Now, I've created a couple of videos to do with maintaining information in these tabs, and also to do with maintaining information here in the quick access toolbar at the top. So I'm going to quickly go through it, but I'm also going to put links to the videos about maintaining both of these areas. So what you can do is you can put the form option here in the quick access toolbar, and also you can put the form option within one of these tabs. So it's up to you how you want to do it. If I click on file here and I click on options, I'm going to go through the tab customization section. So we've got the customize ribbon. Here we've got popular commands. It isn't a popular command. So if we click on the drop downs and choose all commands, we're going to get a great huge list. And if we go down the list, there is something called form. There it is. Now, on the right hand side is a list of all of our tabs. And in order to add this option to one of the tabs, we need to have created a custom group. Like I said, I've got a video that I'll put the link for in the description. I've already done this in the past. So if I've got a custom tab here called macros, and in here I've got a custom group called macros, and in here I've already inserted my form. So if I didn't have my form already in here, this add button would be an option. I would click it and it would appear in here. Then you click OK and it is done. So now if I go to macros, I've got this form option. And this, like I said, this form option could be up here. It's probably easy to have up here depending on how often you're going to use it. But anyway, I've got it here. And on this screen here, I've got a set of data. And while I've got my tab somewhere within my data, if I click on my form, it should recognize that my data has this many rows from first name all the way down to postcode. And it should have this many columns rather, and this many rows, one of 16. So you can see there are 16, and it says 17, but 16 with a header, entries of data, and these are all the headers. Now, if it wasn't clear to Excel where the data boundaries are, if I go to this tab here, if I click in this cell here and I click on my form, hold on a second, let me try a different cell. So sometimes you get this message pop up to say, I don't see where the boundaries are, so I need some help here. Excel's usually pretty good. Like it took me 3 goes to get that message. But if you get that message, then simply highlight your cell. Maybe just click on a different cell, click on form, and then it should pick it up and say, all right, sorry, I'm with you. I understand my rows and columns now. So if I close that. Let me go back to this sheet here, and let's go through some of the options in the form. So I click on form. Here it's got the very first entry, one of 16, and like I showed, there are 16 rows. The first one's called number 1. If I can use this up and down arrow here to go down to number 2 and 3 and 4 and all the way down, or I can use this previous and next And if I want to maintain one of these, if I just go up to number 1 and I change that to, if I just change it, if I press enter, you'll see that the change has been applied. Also, when pressing enter, it goes down to the next record, so I'm now on record 2. If I then go to here and I just amend that data, you can see now it's amended here, and it's gone down to number 3 because I pressed enter to add the data. So it's nice and simple to kind of maintain what's already there. If you want to add a new, you've got a new button here, or if you go to the very bottom, new records. So this is record 16 of 16. If I go down another one, it goes to new records, the same as pressing the new button here. And I can add a new record, so I'll just add some data here. Now, Excel at this point isn't bothered about what data you put in here. It's not validating anything. When you're done, press enter, and you can see I've now got a new entry here. So for a new record, I could put, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to press. If I press tab between here, it will take me to the next cell, and as soon as I press enter, it'll insert it. Now, like I said, Excel's not validating anything, so it doesn't know that this third here, this date of birth, should be a date of birth. You know, it should be a date. It doesn't know that. It's not bothered. It just allows you to put anything in there. Then you've got the option to delete, which I'm going to do here in this case. When you delete it, it's gone, as you'd expect. So I'll click on that. So, yes, it doesn't validate, but it's certainly kind of nice and easy to shoot between each entry and to maintain. You've got an option here that is called criteria. So if you press criteria, it then says, it allows you to search for information. So imagine this is a lot of data and I want to return a particular name maybe, or maybe a particular occupation. So I'll say I'm looking for all GPs. If I put GP in here and I press enter, it's gone to 12 here. Now this is fiddly. Oh, there you go. Good. I'm pleased that's worked. So 2 of 17 it says here, and number 2 is indeed a GP. And then when you go to next, it's number 7 is a GP, and next number 12 is a GP. So it's found the GPs, and you can kind of cycle through them using this tool here. I'm going to go back to the criteria and just get rid of that, and that should take me back to everything. The other button that we haven't talked about yet is the restore button, and it's not active until you actually start making changes. So if I remove this, or if I maybe remove the street and I put something else in, and then I think, oh, I didn't mean to do that. If you press restore, it'll just undo what you did. As long as you haven't pressed enter or close the form, it'll just undo what you did. When you're done, close the form and your changes are made. That's the end of this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Any feedback is helpful and helps me improve my content. Thanks for watching.